Hi, I'm Carol Tharp-Perrin here with Larry Gendhart. We would like to share our Arts and Literacy residency at Thomas Gregg Neighborhood School, an innovation school of Indianapolis Public Schools. We were most grateful for the visionary support of both Ross Pippin, principal, and teacher Brittany Winter, who helped to plan, coordinate, and facilitate teacher and student participation. Third graders who participated in our Arts and Literacy residency exceeded national growth by 100% in reading scores. The national growth average is 8 points. These students averaged 16 points. We worked with this school for 2 years, second and third graders the first year, and following those students into third and fourth grade the second year, ending in 2020. In our second year, as we continued to integrate our arts residency into their reading and literature curriculum, we took them on a journey around the world to understand how the different continents are integrated into the Americas, the last continent to be populated. We help students experience the history, culture, rhythms, and music of each continent that contributed to the migration into America. First, we visited Asia and introduced contemplative music and sun salutations. We discussed the story they had read, Thunder Cake. The story revealed how the babushka, a Russian grandma, had helped her granddaughter overcome her fear of thunderstorms by following the sequence of a recipe. When a thunderstorm was coming, each of the steps included a challenge that the granddaughter met as she grew braver and more confident to finally bake the cake. By the time the storm arrived, the cake was ready to eat with steaming cups of tea from the samovar. The two were very content and peaceful during the storm, enjoying each other with their cake and tea. The girl had overcome her fear of thunderstorms. Then we applied elements from the story to learning a sun salutation. The sequence of the sun salutation helps to develop focus, strength, and flexibility, balance, and contemplation with breath awareness. This helps clear mind and body to prepare us for a peaceful state of mind that may overcome our fears as well. Next, we took the migration route of hunters from Asia across the Bering Strait to Alaska and down into the Americas, beginning populating the last continent of the Americas. Many of the characteristics of Asian culture transferred into Native American cultures with more contemplative music and a deep regard for the union of nature and human relationships. The third graders' reading reflected similar values and concepts in their book, Treasure in the Trees. The fourth graders also explored concepts of reflection, dedication, and meditation in their book, The Longest Night, about a boy's experience with his tradition of vision quest in the wilderness. Through his solo experience in nature, he changed his perception of what is worthy and wise. He learned how humility, openness, and watchful awareness served him better than being arrogant, selfish, and disregarding. He learned that what may first appear to be unworthy can be the most worthy and wise. All of this helped him to recognize and realize more of the wisdom of his elder. Larry lived with the Lakota to gain experience with the Lakota language, music, and practices that parallel the story they read. He shared some of the Lakota stories and vocabulary. He also had experienced a vision quest that he could share with the students, along with rhythms, song, dance, and native flute music. Third graders studied the Athabascans indigenous people of Alaska through both nonfiction and a novel, The Year of Miss Agnes. This reading was helpful to illumine an understanding of cultures and languages coming together in America. Miss Agnes was a one-room school teacher from England, speaking in a British accent. She taught the children that there were lots of right ways to talk, depending on where you are. We cited examples from the text. Quote, "What we talked in the village was right," she said. "That's the way to talk here. And when we talk at the Baskin, that's the right way too. But there's another way to talk, and that's what we want to talk when we go to the city or go away to school. And that's what she said she was going to teach us." End quote. One of Miss Agnes's students, Boko, was deaf. Not only did she teach Boko sign language, but she taught all the students sign language. Over 42% of third grade students at Thomas Gregg speak Spanish at home. So this part of the book was truly meaningful for this student community. We continued our journey through Europe and Africa to share these transitions into America through language, culture, and music. The students experienced a 4-count jig and 3-count waltz from Europe that combined into American folk dancing, bringing communities together across continents and generations. The same transition of rhythms and dance carried across the continents from Africa, our mother continent, where all of humanity was born. African music profoundly impacted the music and culture of America. Students played and danced sample rhythms that were also integrated into Latin music and dance, like bomba, bachata, and salsa, all bringing generations together into new communities of migrating cultures, settling together into America from around the world. This arts-integrated curriculum stimulated multisensory engagement to fire focus, enthusiasm, and reflection. Students wrote about their experience after each session, responding to prompts for feedback on their thoughts and feelings. We close with sample student comments. Thank you.